Welcome to Werewolves Shapeshifter Tarot. This is part 3 on messages from the animal kingdom. Today, in our Animalium book, we turn to the page with Cnidaria. Cnidarians are these types of creatures. And I found this information really helpful and meaningful to our message. So I will read it. There are over 10,000 known Cnidarian species, and they come in widely diverse forms. Some, such as sea anemones and corals, are static polyps, which means they attach themselves to rocks. Others, such as the box jelly, move around on their own by contracting their bodies. Despite looking different, these species are uniformly aquatic and all have a decentralized nervous system with no brain or heart. All Cnidarians also share the ability to sting. In fact, their name comes from the Greek word cnide, which means nettle. Cnidarians are carnivorous, meaning they eat other animals in order to survive. Because they are not built to chase or hunt down their victims, they are known as passive predators, meaning they wait for other creatures to blunder into them. When unwitting prey brush past their tentacles, a hair-like trigger is activated, causing a toxic capsule to eject from the Cnidarian's body and harpoon its victim. A Cnidarian's sting can paralyze and kill its prey, and an unlucky encounter with the species can be extremely painful and sometimes fatal for humans too. So the first message coming right off is that you can learn a lot from a Cnidarian when it comes to relaxing. They're telling you to relax and just bob along or ground yourself. Whether you're floating through the sea or you're grounded and steady on a rock, what you need will come to you. And you don't need to worry about anything harmful coming towards you, because you're able to transform whatever bumps into you. And use that energy to nourish your body, to nourish your life, to nourish your creativity. So if anything came through with bad intent, your instincts will see right through it, and you will be able to paralyze or stop any intended harm coming your way. And likewise, you'll be able to use the experience to benefit you. So let's get into our cards. I pulled the Archangel Animal deck, and we'll clarify with our Tarot Familiars. We'll also get some cards from the Animal Oracle and Sisters of the Sea, since it is the Cnidaria talking to us. In fact, we'll start with Sisters of the Sea. Underneath that card was connection, so I'm seeing obviously to not flinch away from the people coming or the person coming into your life right now, because it will be a beneficial connection. In both of these, there's connection. So I think the person coming in is going to help with the birth of one of your dreams and one of your ideas and a new phase in your life. This person coming into your life has a warrior spirit that's very akin to your own. And they are more than happy to help support your ideas and your dreams. Allow them to help you. You're juggling and doing so many things, and that is why the help has come, is because you need the help. It's like you've grown. Your ideas have matured enough, and just like a business owner who started their own business, a small business, when that business grows, even though it might seem like a stretch, it's vital to hire someone to help you with the business so that you don't get burnt out and so that you can continue to nourish your business, and your business can therefore grow. This is the same thing. Your dreams are really precious to you, and the things you're working on are really precious to you, but allow someone to come in and help you. Be very thankful, be very grateful, and don't be afraid to make this connection. See through your heart, let your heart guide you. Let your thoughts come through your heart. That's funny because it wasn't your heart or your thoughts that got you to bump into this person or got this person to bump into you. It was just you being. Just you. Being you. Doing what you do with your work, with your dreams. And this person comes along and sees you. And sees the brightness of you. You are very attractive to this person in the way, in a very in a way that stirs their heart and even their passions. This person might be really different from you, but don't let that startle you, because on a soul level, you are kindred spirits. Meeting this person heralds a ending and a new beginning in your life. So the end of one cycle and brings in the new cycle. Now to clarify these cards, we have Nine of Cups and High Priestess reversed. The Nine of Cups is showing that your dreams are going to bring your wish fulfillment. So focus on your dreams first and foremost. The High Priestess says that this person feels intuitive or counterintuitive, that the meeting of this person may feel you have to use your intuition, not judge a book by its cover, not be overly concerned with the differences. May even seem like you're a different species, but give this person a chance. Listen to your intuition. Let it guide you. See how you feel. Be confident. This is saying when you encounter this person, use a lot of your confidence. Let yourself fly on your confidence. Because you really go well together. Okay, let's pull some more cards from the animal decks. The cards that came out are Raven and Pig. Raven with the words prepare for change, and Pig with maintain self-worth and self-esteem. So, with this new beginning, definitely prepare for change. There's a lot changing just in the universe as it affects the earth right now. Being out in the sunrise will help you to ready your heart for this universal and galactical knowledge that is coming in. And remember in all of your connections to maintain your self-worth and self-esteem. Your self-worth is not dependent on anybody else, no matter who they are or what they think. That needs to come from within. It's very interesting that both the Raven and the Pig have a blue gem on their chest, and the Raven's is more like a swirly galaxy of gems. That's just to say you hold everything you need for change inside of you. And always make sure your thoughts are geared towards being enough. You are enough. Remember that you are enough. I love how this mirrors the card below it. So behind the Pig there's a huge lit up disc or sun. You can see wings, so it's like an aura, and behind the mermaid and the dragon there's the same type of lit up moon type disc, like a sun and a moon almost. And it's really saying that the person you're dealing with may have some self-esteem issues too, but as long as you're treating yourself with respect and this other person with respect, they're going to come along, they're going to fly, and they're going to soar. So even though it may seem they've come just to help you with your dreams, and they have, and they will, and your dreams will definitely blossom with their hand in yours, you are helping them to really to love themselves and to take off. And it's nothing that you have to do, nothing extra, except just be your loving self to yourself. Respect yourself and respect, and obviously respect them, showing them that respect and giving them that dignity, having good thoughts about yourself and about other people, keeping worrisome thoughts, transforming worrisome thoughts about this new encounter, this new relationship, because it is scary. Obviously, we're here on Earth, and a lot of that, if you're connected to this channel, which is about freedom and love, right now we've been speaking mostly about how to build from the blueprints of freedom. All that starts within yourself. But you're building these things, and it's going to affect other people, and with other people helping you, your power and your creations will be bigger and stronger than ever before. And that's a change from being the loner hermit self to having self-confidence amongst others and communicating and sharing your ideas. Let's get some clarifying cards for those two. Okay, this is really cool. So the sun came out for the Raven, and I had already mentioned that watching the sunrise would help foster this in. It's going to bring so much abundance to you, so much luck on your journey, really bringing you a lot closer to nature. You'll be able to sense things in nature more, including fairy spirits and the earth, and just being out there in that sunrise is really going to bring so much information and ability. And the pig is clarified by the Ten of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. So maintaining self-worth is part of that change, and it's really going to be the beginning of your abundance. The close of one cycle of knowing yourself, freeing yourself, and then sharing that freedom and growing it with somebody else is like a boon. It's like collecting your soul family and your star family to you, your pack, and it's going to bring in great partnership, lots of partnership. The spell is so strong, what you've written, what you're writing, and it just keeps building. It's building, and there's so much passion, and that dedication is what has closed the old cycle and opened up this new one. Make sure your thoughts are in order. Make sure your thoughts about yourself and about the people you're working with are positive. If you don't have the facts, never ever assume or doubt or think the worst of a situation. Really give it a new chance. Let the wings grow. Let the angel be uncovered. It's not settling for someone's potential. It's just not denying that that person is more than what meets the eye. More than what meets your perception, I should say. Because we're not talking about physical looks so much as we're talking about your perception that has been programmed into you. Remember, this is about freedom, so we want to free your perception. We want to see with new eyes the brilliance of your new partner. And now from the wild animal, or it's just animal oracle, Winter Seer animal oracle. And it's funny, it's Winter Seer because in the first card that came out, the beaver, there does appear to be snow on the tree, on the birch. Birch is for new beginnings. And the beaver, when they cut down this tree, a lot of times the tree will sprout. The stump sprouts into so many branches, and the roots take off, and more trees grow up around it. So the beaver, is saying the ending of one phase and the beginning of another. And with the winter being in the card, I'm really seeing that the time to go within and allow everything to settle, allow yourself to be blanketed in snow, because when you move again, that movement causes heat, it melts the snow, and all your ideas flow, all your dreams flow, everything flows. I think that has a lot to do with the messages of hydration that we got. It allows ideas and dreams and movement. It's new life. Flowing water is new life. And the next one we have goat, independence. Goats are amazing mountain climbers, and they are really good at getting over challenges and being in impossible situations and places. And so are you. And you can do this. You can get over the mental challenges in your mind of all the worries and doubts of all the times you've been burned in the past, in business and in romance and in friendship, in family, whatever the relationship was, in whatever form it took. You can get over doing that, and you can keep going. Your mind is extremely powerful, and you're balanced. You're using both the left and right brain. And this allows you to take what you knew from the past and use it. Look where you are now. You're at these great heights. You have great vision. And you can see this. And you can control your mind and let the worries and doubts burn off of you and fade away like smoke. Okay, I'll pull some clarifying cards. Okay, we have the Five of Wands for the beaver and the Three of Swords for independence. And the Five of Wands is change. And so I'm seeing the spell work you're doing, whether it was in meditation, now it's time for movement. If it was in movement, now it's time to go in for meditation. And to keep switching back and forth between those two to get good movement. This will keep your passion alive. As far as independence goes with the Three of Swords, this is what we were talking about, was the heartache of being burned in past relationships. And it's showing us now that that is what got us to these great heights. Like it or not, here we are, and we have great vision now, and we can use that. We can stand on top of that and not fear the past coming to haunt us, because we are in charge of our minds now. And we're protected and surrounded by angels or guardian spirits from within all the way without, and going forward is the way to go. It's fine. So fear not. You're doing really well. So shall we get a closing message? It looks like we could, from our angel deck, just a little bit more encouragement now. I picked up the other deck, and at the bottom of the deck is Death with Raven. It might be really painful or scary to move on, but it's time. And if we resist this and we try to stay holed up in our house and we try to stay isolated, we're going to get tied up. Look, we'll be all tied up in our thoughts. We won't. It's like our vision just bleeds out of us. So this is just the final message here to encourage you. You'll be okay if you move on. You'll be okay to put yourself out there, to join a new relationship. And if you've already met this person, you might know what I'm talking about the past coming back and being scary. If you haven't, then you're probably wondering what the big deal is. Meeting somebody who's going to help you accomplish your dreams, and you bring out the best in this person. That sounds amazing, right? It is. It is amazing. Sometimes it comes in unexpected ways. So prepare for change. Don't be caught off guard. Remember, things aren't always as they seem. Not when we imagine them, and not when they finally come to manifestation. So allow what is, and use your mind sharply to keep the little nibblers away. It seems like in this situation, the little nibblers don't seem so little. They seem pretty big and scary. So take a deep breath, go within if you need to calm your mind, or move if you need to get out of your thoughts. But all is going to be really well. This is going to be a new era that brings a lot of abundance. A lot of your dreams coming true. A lot of good luck. A lot of luck. A lot of being outstanding, unique, and special. And you really being seen. And you being really attractive and desirable. And somebody genuinely wanting to help you. So don't be afraid of that partnership. Go out and embrace it. Use your intuition, of course. And notice how you feel when you go into the relationship in confidence, knowing your own self-worth. This is Werewolf, signing off.